Hey, what's up guys? Thank you for joining me again. This is your boy A, aka Mr. Right. And I'm gonna ask you, please don't forget to subscribe. Also give me a thumbs up. And if you like, don't forget to send me a comment. Most importantly, please don't forget to share this video. Thanks. Now, let's get into it. 10 things that it takes to make a great singer. Let's do it. Things that you need in order to become a great singer. First thing. So the first thing it takes to be a good singer is articulation. What is diction? So the way I'm speaking now, it's very clear. You can actually understand every single word that I'm saying. That's what diction is. You have to make sure that the audience understands the words that you're saying. Because if they don't understand the words, then the meaning of the song is kind of lost. Now, I'm going to give you an example of diction. You know what I'm saying? The other day, I was talking to this girl and she was talking like, what the? That's what I'm saying. So you see the difference? Diction, you speak clearly. Jesus loves me, this I know. Without diction, Jesus loves me, this I know. So you see, it's not as clear. It's like, you know, the difference between a diamond that is really clear and one that is not as clear. So remember, the first thing you need is diction. All right, number 2 is inspiration. What is inspiration? So when you sing about something, it's a story that you're telling. So when you're singing a song, you have to make sure that you're thinking about what you're singing. Not necessarily on the spot, but go through the words maybe before you perform the song. What is this song trying to say? Every song, it doesn't matter what song, every song tells a story. Your mom told you a story and the wolf came in and he said, I'm gonna huff and puff and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Difference. The wolf came in and he says, I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your house down. No kid wants to hear that. They want you to relive it for them. So inspiration is the same thing. When you're singing a song, you have to know where this song is coming from or where you would like to bring this song to. If I'm singing a song about love, then I have to emote that. I have to be able to be in that emotion. Love, so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. With inspiration. Love, there's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. So remember, you should be feeling something. Emote. When you feel something, then your audience will definitely feel it too. All right? So, number 3. Posture. Every single vocal teacher will tell you that. I know, because my vocal teacher used to drill me. I would be just like, la, la. And she'd be like, Andre, stand up straight. And you hear the difference. La. So if you're singing something, you have to sit up straight, especially when you got to hit those notes. So you gotta stand up straight so you can get those notes out. So don't slouch. Sit up straight like your mama. Use your muscles. Number 4, technique. Technique is basically breathing. In order to sing, you have to be able to breathe, which means that when you have those notes, you have to support the notes. If you don't support the notes, then they're not gonna come out right. And hear that? Struggling, I'm not supporting. Use the diaphragm. And so you gotta support that note, which means you're also, like I told you before, you gotta be able to have good posture, because good posture also supports the technique. Now, in order for you to support certain notes or to sing a song, you have to be able to know when to breathe. There are certain exercises you do in order to better your breathing. We will talk about that in future episodes. But for example, I'm gonna give you a test of breathing. Like for example, you can do this test with me and we will see who is gonna win. So, ready? We're gonna take in a big air through the nose and we're gonna push the air out through the mouth with a s, s. All right? So, remember, posture, step straight, hand goes here. Now you're gonna see the fingers go out when I breathe in. Don't try to pull them out yourself. So we're gonna breathe in after 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and that's basically breathing, right? You have to be able to support your note that when you have to sing, if it's a long note, you got to be able to make sure that the air comes out consistently. Moving on. So the next thing is your speaking voice. Now, a lot of artists, especially artists, you'll hear it more with soprano singers. A lot of singers who sing very didn't warm my voice up. That's another thing. We're gonna get to that. So, a lot of singers that sing high tend to speak in a lower register. So you have to be able to find a comfort zone with your speaking voice. Most singers speak deep, speak lower. If you think about, for example, when you listen to Mariah Carey, and if you listen to people like Beyonce, they always have a lower voice. Even though they're singing in the clouds sometimes, when they do interviews, their natural speaking voice is a little bit lower. All right, so the next one is, woohoo! Ad-libs. Oh, we're gonna be doing a lot of this. By the way, I'm gonna be doing some breaking downs of ad-libs as we go along. This is actually why I created the channel, to interact and to also teach a little bit vocal, what I love. So ad-lib, I know in Europe, for example, this is not the fashion. In America, we got Mariah Carey going, you, right? Ow, I just hurt myself. So, but a lot of friends have been asking me, how do you do riffs? So there's ad-libs, riffs, runs, call it what you want. Basically scales, notes, basically put together and practiced until you get the speed that you want. Now, it's very interesting. We're gonna cover that in the next topic. I'm gonna give you just one little example. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go, you get the picture. All right, so moving along. Next one, number 7 is high notes. This is gonna also be another thing that we will cover. How do I hit high note? If you're a baritone or a bass, you're not gonna be hitting it's, you know what I mean? We all have to work with what we have. So first of all, you need to find out what is your vocal range. We will discuss that also in future topics, and work with your vocal range. Don't try to push yourself where you can't go and damage your voice. I know friends who've done that, and I know friends who had teachers who pushed them to do that. Side note, I had a teacher that I had to be just like, bah, I ain't doing that, because all good teachers will tell you, if it hurts, don't do it, right? Please take that to the grave. High notes are something you have to figure out. You know what I mean? You can always take the song an octave down to make it fit to you. So high notes are not always gonna be, you don't have to always be singing up in the clouds. You have to find what works for you and stick with it, all right? Moving on, number 8, evoke emoción. Emoción, why am I sounding like I'm Spanish? Whoop, whoop. All right. Evoking emotion, what it is that it's the same thing. If you're singing a song, depending on the mood of the song, you gotta be able to live that while you're on stage. Portray that to the audience so that they know. This is the beauty of music. You don't have to understand exactly what the person is saying, like when I talked about articulating. If you can sing through your emotion, then you got it. How many times have you heard someone sing and you be like, ooh, I got goosebumps. Ooh, woo, she thrills me right now. She is singing off my skin. This emotion that you can't see, this is the beauty of it. This is something you don't see, but you feel. Your body takes it in and you have a specific reaction. How many times have you heard a song, you know, where you be just tearing up and you be just like, ooh, I don't know what the Lord, turn the camera off, right? That's emotion. You don't know why. It just affects you. And this is the beauty, guys. This is why I love music. I always say to everyone, I am a doctor. Just, I don't cut nobody open. I heal with music because of the emotion that transfers to you. So always think about what you're singing. If I'm singing a song, all I ask from Adele, you will be hearing that from me soon. That's why I keep plugging it, subliminal messages. So it's a breakup song, but it's a breakup song about if we're gonna leave each other, I would like us to not remember each other from fighting. Basically, remember the good times, but it's a sad song. So you cannot be in the, if this is my last night with you. No, your heart is getting broken. So remember to evoke emotion, because if you don't do that, the audience cannot relate to what it is that you're saying, right? Sing and make sure that you are feeling what you are singing, because if you're feeling what you're singing, whether it be happy, sad, sexy, that's too much, right? The audience will feel it. Number 9 is vocal warm-up. Now, it is so important to have vocal warm-up. Everybody chooses a different warm-up for themselves. Vocal warm-up is very important because it's basically, it's like going for a long run. You want to make sure that your muscles are supple. Yes, I said supple. Make sure that everything is well oiled. You know, your cords are warmed up before you go, because it's like doing a dance. It's like dancers. If you're gonna dance, you wanna make sure that you do all your stretches, you know, so that you don't hurt yourself. You know, you don't wanna be doing one of them battements. Woo! Be hurting yourself, okay? So make sure that your vocals are warmed up so that you can sing flawlessly or without having any issue. Now, the last thing I have to tell you, I left it for the last. Like I said, there is no order, but I left this one for the last because it's something that it was actually the most important thing to me as a singer. Confidence. Yeah, I said it. Julie Andrews says in Sound of Music, I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence Corona will go away. No, she didn't say that. All right. So, right, you have to sing with confidence. Now, if you do not sing with confidence, trust me, people ain't stupid. They will call you out. They will feel that. Confidence is something that you have to build on. Now, I've been singing for a lot of years, and I still sometimes be like, ooh, oh, this is going to be a doozy, right? So it's something you're always working on, but I have to tell you that confidence is really cool because it also gives you, it's a way of keeping you grounded so that when you hit the, you know, the stardom or wherever you want to take your vocal to you and someone be like, oh my God, I love you. You're just not be like, I know, girl, I'm fine. Yeah, I know, call me sometime. Confidence is not something that's just like, oh, I worked on it and it's done. It's something that you always have to work on. There are lots of ways to build your confidence through exercise, reinforcement. You know what I mean? Mantras and stuff like that, that you tell yourself, I am good, I am worthy. Confidence is really important. We will be discussing how you can build your confidence in the future. And again, this is something that you're always working on because as an artist, that's the great thing. You're always working on yourself. It's never here and I'm done. Beyonce ain't sleeping, that's why she Beyonce, right? So guys, those were the 10 things that it takes to be a great singer. Thanks for watching my video. If you like, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and please share. I'm trying to build an audience. I'm trying to get to know you and for you to get to know me. Thank you so much again, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna have a lot. We have so much to talk about. I love you. God bless and have a wonderful